So today's video is brought to you by my very own coffee, Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. It's available in a K-Cup, whole bean, and pre-ground 16-ounce bag. You can find it at justadadcoffee.com, or right underneath the video, you will see the products displayed and you click on them and purchase them right there. I really do enjoy this taste. It's a dark Brazilian roast. It tastes really good. And you can brew it in a K-Cup machine, or you can grind your own coffee or have it pre-ground for you. I hope when somebody asks you what your favorite cup of coffee is, that you say Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today's video is, what's the best floor cleaner? So I have reviewed a lot of floor cleaners. I've got my pick. I've got some cheap ones, some really expensive ones, Tineco. We got Shark, we got Bissell. I'm gonna explain kind of the differences between them, but I'm also gonna show you my pick. So spoiler alert, if you're getting into Tinecos or these floor cleaners, the Tineco S, or this is the iFloor Blue, it was at Walmart. It was a Black Friday deal for $99. Amazing deal. I think they're pretty well getting sold out of them, but it's pretty much like an S2. Now, that's for starting out, to see if you like these floor cleaners. Once you determine if you like them, you're gonna want some improvements. The improvements, we've upgraded to the S5 Blue. Bigger battery, bigger cleaning surface, bigger tanks. But let me explain kind of the differences between all of these. So when I first started getting into these floor cleaners, the Bissells were kind of the ones you saw everywhere. These are the crosswaves. And I thought, wow, so those are gonna be kind of the standard, I thought. But the crosswaves, in my opinion, they have a purpose, they do an okay job. This one is extremely heavy. To me now, after doing these reviews, the Tinecos or the Tinecos are kind of the standard of when it comes to these cleaners. Now, I do have some corded ones here. The corded ones have a place. I prefer cordless. It's just so much easier. The charging bases, or the bases charge them, they're ready to go. But the corded ones, if you got a lot of rooms you got to clean, you know, the Shark Hydro Clean is a very good one. They also have a cordless one that I actually really do like. But the Bissell Crosswave, this purple one, and if you ever look at the pictures they do a good job of hiding the cords. I'm always surprised. I got to really look at the pictures in the advertisement because they don't want you to see the cord on a lot of these. But this one's corded. This one is cordless. The Hydrovac, they do have a corded one, and then they've got a cordless one. And okay, so I'm going to eliminate the Bissells. This one is cordless. It's just too heavy for us. It does a good job cleaning, but it's just too heavy. This one's corded. I don't like corded ones. And the self-cleaning cycle, this is an older one. It does a good job, but the self-cleaning cycle is, you're pretty much just putting water in the tray, leaning it backwards and turning it on. There's so much better self-cleaning cycles nowadays. Now, what was surprising is this Eureka, they just released this one. Wasn't gonna buy it. I'm actually glad I did. It actually did a really good job of cleaning. It's under $200. They had a $40 coupon. I think it had a $60 coupon off when I bought it. So that's a good price point, $150. Again, this one, you can't beat that. That's an S2, pretty much. Now with the cheaper Tinecos, you got a trigger up here. Solution's gonna come out when you press the trigger. You always have suction, but you only have solution coming out when you press the trigger. That's fine. This trigger's not really hard to pull, but this one, if you're getting, so the S2, they sell a Tineco S2 that has the same trigger, just a smaller tank, smaller solution tank. But if you're getting into this and you're not sure if you like it, that's the one to get, or the Eureka. This is actually really surprising how well a job of cleaning it did. The Shark, it's a little heavier because this is the corded one. With Shark, I'm actually surprised they have not released a new one. These have been around a while, and Shark is very innovative at releasing new products every year. You look at their vacuum cleaners, how many different models of vacuum cleaners do they have? Even with their coffee makers, different things. I am so surprised they have not released new models. Now you may notice they've got like 3 colors of this. It's the same machine. Very, very minor differences. I think there's a green one, doesn't have the LED lights, whoopee. There's like a red one of this. They put them in different colors to sell at different places so you won't price match. But they mainly have 2 models, corded and cordless. The cordless one is actually really good. I actually prefer the S5 Blue though. I like a few more advanced features. It has a bigger water tank, a bigger dirty, you're gonna find that if you use these a lot, you're gonna want a bigger dirty water tank and a bigger clean water tank. And that's, as you progress up through in the more expensive ones, that's where they do their improvements. You know, the S2, small tank, small tank. So let's eliminate the shark here. This one shark is okay. They're going to be really, I got to think they're going to release a new one of these. Now let's get into the S3s. And they got so many different models. Here I have the S7 Steam. The S7 Steam has a place. These all use solution and water. Now the S7 Steam, if you don't need to use solution, and say you got kids crawling on the floor, eating stuff off the floor, the S7 Steam does not have solution anywhere. It just uses steam, but it is quite a bit more expensive. Now why they have so many, you know, I'm really frustrated why they have so many different models of the S3. And all it is do you want to charge it when you put it in the base? Do you want the base to charge it, or do you want to plug the charger in? Do you want a little control panel up here to show you what modes it in? After you get past the S2, the S2 has the trigger. The rest of the Tinecos, none of them have triggers. When you turn them on, it's going to automatically put solution down and have suction. It does it automatically. You're not pulling a trigger. Now, they have different modes. You can go to like a boost mode where it puts down more solution. As you go, it's going to run through the solution a little bit more. So they have different modes. They have different screens. You know, the Tinecos are really, you know, the more expensive ones connect to they have an app. I don't see a need for the app. It's kind of neat to look at. And the more expensive ones start to talk to you. Now, you can turn that off really easy. The S5 talks to you. I really love that because you'll be mopping and your clean water tank will go empty and you may not know it, but this one will talk to you and say, hey, your clean water tank is empty. The shark, you're not going to know if your clean water tank is empty. So you could be mopping, like going to town. This runs dry. You have a light that comes on, but you don't know it. And so as you progress up into the models, look for if you want it to talk to you. If you want it to connect to the app, the Tinecos all have a really good self-cleaning cycle. And I did not see, from the S2 to the S3, I did not see a significance in cleaning ability. I only saw them clean better when I started to get to the S5. These pretty much all have the same rollers, the S2, the S3s. It's just different electronics, different charging, different bases. So look and see what you want there. The S2 is kind of the S3 is kind of the middle of the range, but there's so many different models. I have a video just on Tineco floor cleaners, and I explain every single model. So the S3s for me are out. I made the jump right to the S5. We actually started out with an S3, I'm sorry. I would recommend starting out with an S2 to see if you like it. That's a good price point. That $99 price point was amazing. If somebody doesn't like it, you're not out a whole lot of money. These are not for everybody. Some people buy these and they do not like them. We absolutely love them. It does take the place of mopping. So with the S5, here we have bigger water tank, bigger dirty water tank, bigger battery inside. It has a nice screen, not too much electronics. The S7, the steam took some getting used to. It does have a mode where you put water down, do the cleaning, and then at the end kind of sanitize it with the steam. The battery can be a little bit challenging because you're generating steam with a battery. That's gonna run the battery down quite a bit. But they have an S7 Pro, which I reviewed, and I actually sent it back. I did not like it. Way too expensive. I mean, it was almost $800. The wheels were motorized, not really motorized, well, they were motorized, but when you pushed it, it assisted you. I found you don't need that with these. Had the screen on it, had way too much electronics. It was hard to figure out what mode I was in. Really, I mean, that probably has a place for some people. I just did not like it. The S5, and they call it the S5 Blue. You know, it is blue color. It gets up closer. The roller is positioned closer up front, and you also can do some edge cleaning on one side, not the other side, but one side. That seems to be fine for me. They all come apart really easy. Now I have tips and tricks on Tinecos. You definitely want to make sure you're re-cleaning them properly. Check out that video where I show you these tanks can start to stink. So be sure and check out that video. So S5 Blue, S7 has a place. I don't need that one. The Shark, I really wish they would have improved this. It seems like Tineco is really they're making lots of improvements. They keep the old models, but they're actually making new models. So the Shark, yeah, has a place. The Tineco or the Eureka, very surprising about this. Again, I don't know longevity yet. So the S2, again, this is from Walmart. The S2 is exactly the same. Start out with an S2 or a Eureka. These two are, I mean, Eureka pretty much just took what Tineco was doing and just put it in their model because they're so close to the same. It is automatic. When you turn it on, it puts the solution down automatically, has suction. They do a really good job of mopping your floor and cleaning up big messes. So S5 Blue, S2, Sharks, you know, you can find some good deals on this. This S5, it does retail for $500. That is a lot. They do put this one on sale a lot. The Shark is on sale a lot. The Eureka's on sale, and again, the S2's on sale. So price-wise, they're all over, but these are my picks. I really hope this video helps. I just really appreciate everybody's support. Again, check out those other videos. I've got detailed reviews on all of these. So if you get one and you want a specific video, how do I actually use it? Check out that video because I show you how to connect this one to your app, and it has a few things there you can use. So be sure and check out those videos. I also do coffee makers. Check out my coffee maker of the year. I've got a Keurig coffee maker of the year. So again, thanks everybody for watching. So thanks everybody for watching my video today. Underneath the video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that really helps out my YouTube channel. Again, you can purchase all this coffee right below the video. You'll see links to them, or go to justadadcoffee.com. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Recently, YouTube just sent me my 100,000 subscriber plaque. That would not be possible without everybody's support. So again, I really appreciate it. I'm excited for this new adventure, branding my own coffee. It tastes really good, and I hope you're gonna definitely like it. Again, hoping somebody asks you what your favorite cup of coffee is. It's Just a Dad Simple Sip Coffee. And again, thanks so much for watching the YouTube channel. Also, be sure and check out my Just a Dad Videos group page on Facebook. This is where I do my free giveaways. So when I'm done with my products, I do a free giveaway on there, and you can kind of see behind the scenes of how I make my videos. Also, check out my podcast, Coffee with Dad Podcast. This is where I interview different people. I love to hear everybody's story, and I just think everybody has a story they want to tell. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much. Miss Fiona always knows when I'm doing a recording.